Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Festival of Storytellers Chapter 3. And now we are on the final session for our Festival of Storytellers. And the author of the art is finished with our author, Rosa Dawkins, and our interviewer, Mia. And this will be definitely the closing of our event, the Festival of Storytellers Chapter 3. So, for everyone who's watching, for Rosa Dawkins' interview, her book was called On Call, that was featured for five writers of how they're saving lives and how they're
Yes. So, Nelsie, I know that. Yeah. So sorry about that. And I do know that Rotha's, author of the hour session just concluded the last one for the Festival of Storytellers, Chapter 3. And I'm glad that it has been successful, and we have been really, really, really successful on the chapter. And I think it has been such a great 2 week run of the Festival of Storytellers Chapter 3. And I'm glad that we are almost at the end of the tunnel. And I really, really hope that our audience, the fairgoers, and our authors, most importantly, have enjoyed our season or our chapter for this time. And I'm really looking forward to having them once again. And one of the few things that I remembered on Rotha Dawkins' session was her message to the writers out there, or to everyone out there, is just to keep trying. Like, don't stop trying, just keep trying or keep doing, because nobody else is gonna do it for you. And also, I would like to impart this to other people, that it's really, really insightful and really important to have it in your heart and mind, that it's important to do things yourself, to do it yourself, because no one else is gonna be doing it as well as you do, or as good as you do. And it's really you who is gonna push forward for you to succeed. I mean, what other things have you learned from Rotha's author of the hour session, Elsie, that you want to share?
I do agree with how you say with what you didn't say um, learned because as even a lot of people are struggling right now. You need to push through into yourself. Even though someone would help you through and through, but still, the only person who trusts you, the only person who always looks up to you, and the only person that will keep pushing you is yourself only. Um, if there's no one else in the world who can tell you that you need to keep going, it's yourself all the time. So every time you have hardship, just believe in yourself. Don't get too negative. Just be always positive. Maybe look in the mirror and just tell yourself, I can do it. I can do through. I can move up. I can do everything that I think I can. And don't be negative all the time. Because a lot of people sometimes think about themselves too negatively that, no, I can't do this. I'm not good at it. I'm not like other people. I'm not good looking. I'm not bright enough. There's those kind of things, and they ended up like having depression, having anxiety, and they don't believe in yourself. So the number one person that should really believe in yourself is only yourself. Just tell yourself in the mirror, I'm pretty, I'm good, I'm everything, and that will be one of the tickets for you to success and also pass through all these things. And looking back of our day today, we had our author's pre-recorded session with Katrin, our author of the hour, Eleanor Duquetta, and our Joan White. And then our author PR again for Pastor Eddie Naylor. And then our last author PR, Rata Daken. So I hope everyone was inspired, also moved by all of our authors who are sharing their stories and their books all around us.
And that's right. So it has this concludes actually the 14-day run, the Empire State Book Tour, that is comprised of the Reader's Magnet Book Confab and the New York Library Association Conference and Trade Show, and of course the Festival of Storytellers Chapter 3. We have featured a lot of authors along the way. For the Author of the Hours sessions, we had Wayne Scott Harrell, we had Eli Gacheta and Joanne White, of course, and we also had a few more authors such as Russell Marlette. We had Bernie McCauley and a pre-recorded session of Nikki Geiger, Bobby McLaren. We also had Kylan Barron, and we had Pastor Eddie Naylor earlier, and of course, Rotha Dawkins. And it really won't, the Festival of Storytellers Chapter 3 wouldn't be possible with all the authors that we have that have went live on their booth, that had their author interviews from the pre-event times, and of course the author of the hour sessions that we had, and those especially who joined and who graced us with their presence during the roundtable sessions to the past 2 weeks. It's really, really heartwarming, and we really are grateful here at Reader's Magnet and the Festival of Storytellers team to have all of you guys join us in the festivities and the fun and exciting activities that we have conducted. And I guess, Nelsie, you know that you have been interviewing, or you have interviewed a lot of authors the past month, and that's for the pre-event interviews. And you also talked to a lot of authors as well, and to your co-host during the Festival of Storytellers Chapter 3 14-day run. What is the highlight of your experience in the Festival of Storytellers Chapter 3?
Oh, yes, thank you for that. It's actually a nice question. I mean, like, I've been interviewing a lot of authors through the pre-interviews and knowing them a lot more. And now talking to our, like, co-hosts here in the Festival of Storytellers. And highlight, I think, will be me talking to a lot of authors and artists and that. And I get to know more about the authors that we have here in this magnet, not just like the reading through, not just reading through their books, like uh, reading about their, just reading on the templates that they give us, but also like talking to them personally and knowing more about who they are and what's their goal in writing this book, how they want to inspire others and share their stories for this actually. So it's been a really good time, and the Festival of Storytellers is actually was a good experience for me as it was my first time doing the Festival of Storytellers. And it was a great experience as I have been able to talk to a lot of authors and know more about their lives that can inspire and also relate.
And that's great because I know and I've seen your experience and your growth throughout the season or the chapter. And on my end as well, the main highlight would be giving the platform for the authors. I mean, doing the logistics side, on the organizing, being one of the organizing team, and on the backstage, just doing all the things and presenting our authors or giving our authors the platform. It's the cream of the top of my experience, and really, really highlights the importance of, our slogan or our motto here at Reader's Magnet. We share your story with the world. And that's how important having this platform, the Festival of Storytellers, especially this third chapter, for us to, give our authors the best avenue for them to share their story and be the storytellers that they are, aside from being writers or authors. And of course, some of them are entrepreneurs, businessmen, and workers. And it's one of the avenues of having our authors connect with each other, not just connect with their audience and the fairgoers. It's more of being in connection or building friendship and network with a lot of authors in general.
Yes, that's quite true actually. Just like what I mentioned earlier with Eleanor Cassetta and John White, they met here in Reader's Magnet and they were actually really thankful for us because they were able to meet here and start their friendship and now they're having fun with each other and also are really close because I mean a lot it's not like a lot of authors know how to talk to people and Reader's Magnet has been one of the ways for them to connect to a lot of audience and fans, and also one of the things that helps them show the world that they can inspire people. Because it's not like a lot of authors can talk to a lot of people, know how to deal with like marketing stuff, and show their books throughout for everyone. Because not all authors are businessmen, entrepreneurs who knows a lot with people. So some of the authors are like housewives who experience a lot of things in life and just wants to share and inspire a lot of people. So those are the ones that are also in need of help. And that's why Reader's Magnet has been always there. And this kind of event is actually one of the good things for the authors to experience as they have so as Reader's Magnet has a lot of events through and through all this, all throughout the year, especially the Festival of Storytelling, so letting them have live booths, like just interacting with all the viewers, answering all the comments, and sharing who they are and what their book is all about.
And that's right. And one of the things that we would like to promote would be our upcoming events for 2023. Of course, we will have another chapter of the Festival of Storytellers. But aside from that, Reader's Magnet will be on the ALA Library Learning Experience. That's in January. Los Angeles Times Festival of Books. That's in April, as well as the display on London Book Fair or LBF, and we will be at the ALA Annual Conference and Exhibition in June. And that's four events in just half of the year for 2023. And we're looking forward to having the chapter four of TFOS. And of course, what else would it be if we wouldn't have more events for the rest of the year? And Nelsie, I know that it has been a great 14-day run with you guys, with our authors, with our hosts, with our audience, and our moderators. And what's great about this is we can have more of this soon enough. And, just staying tuned with Readers Magnets, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. We are also in LinkedIn, and that's at Readers Magnet in all channels. And for the Festival of Storytellers, we are on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook as well. And of course, before I forget, we are also in TikTok. Readers Magnet is on TikTok, so at Readers Magnet. And I'm guessing this is it. This is the end of the Festival of Storytellers Chapter 3. Nelsie, do you have any other else you would want to say to our audience?
Yes, I hope everyone will still be following us through and through, as we will be offering a lot more events for you to know more of our office and for you to interact with to be inspired. So just stay tuned. Not just it's not the end for this. Actually, it's just a new beginning for another chapter opening for the Reader's Magnet like that.
Yes, and as we say here at Readers Magnet, we share your story with the world. Bye for now, everyone.